Here on Packaged Food Gourmet, we've made some of the worst rated recipes on the internet with wildly different results. And that made us wonder, why are some recipes with bad ratings so much better or worse than others? On a base level, personal preferences certainly play a role in whether someone who makes the recipe will enjoy the results and give it a good rating. Flavors, textures, and aromas all contribute to our enjoyment of the food we eat, and everyone's tastes are different. However, when it comes to online recipe reviews, the goal is often to inform others of whether or not a recipe is successful in achieving a desired result. For example, if the recipe is for spaghetti sauce, we have an expectation of what that looks and tastes like. If the finished product doesn't meet those expectations, we're likely to say it isn't a good recipe. The worst rated spaghetti sauce we made fell into this category. Aside from its appearance on the plate, it had nothing in common with the marinara style sauces you'd typically put on spaghetti.
There's so much tang from that mustard in there, it's just like, pow! Like if you took like a hot dog and then like did like 3 big back and forth strokes and then took your mustard and you're like, and then you shove that in your face and you get something close to this.
Do you even taste the cheese?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cheese. No, I don't taste the cheese.
Oh god.
Like that's how strong it is. The mustard and the ketchup overpowers the cheese.
Oh goodness. Yeah, we're saying no. No to that one.
On the other hand, we made the worst rated no-bake cheesecake we could find, and the result was surprising. Despite several bad reviews, it came out essentially how we'd expect a no-bake cheesecake to be. Sure, it wasn't the best one we've tried, but objectively it isn't a bad recipe, and it's definitely loads better than the worst spaghetti sauce. So why does it have so many bad ratings? After making the recipe, I think the answer comes down to 2 things: interpretation of the instructions and level of experience. The instructions simply said to mix the ingredients together until smooth and creamy. Because I have experience with no-bake cheesecakes, it seemed obvious to whip the ingredients in a mixer at high speed to incorporate some air and get the texture super smooth and light. Not everyone who makes this recipe is going to do that because the instructions don't say it, and if I just stirred everything together and put it in the crust, I don't think the cheesecake would have turned out so well. Our takeaway is that while some worst rated recipes are objectively bad because they are too flawed to ever produce a great result, others are going to have inconsistent results depending on the skill level and experience of the person making them. Have you ever given a recipe a bad rating? Let's chat in the comments about your recipe fails and successes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.